concert. This is your chance and their chance to show off for friends and family. So we thank you all for coming. Let's have some fun music that we've been working on for 7 weeks. So realize that's how long this term is. We haven't been working an entire semester per se. It's just been a little 7-week session. And everybody's done great. It's been fun. So we're just going to start right off. This is the beginning level band. And we're going to do Bobby McFerrin's Don't Worry, Be Happy in the mid band. Feel free to whistle along. Yeah. Ready? So this is the intermediate level band. Some of them have been playing for quite some time. Others are just brand new into this group. They spent maybe 1 term in the beginning band and then bounced up to this group. So this is the intermediate level group. As I'm looking at all the groups today, I don't even think about diversity and inclusion. They're just people and they all play steel pan. But as I look around at all the players we have today, it just dawned on me as I was back there drumming. It's like, we're really diverse and we're not even trying. You know, it just happens, you know. So anyway, it's just fun to work with all these people. So to show you the level of music has been going up over the past few years. The tune that they're going to play, called Trinidad Blue Basin, Trinidad being the birthplace of this instrument, was handed out to the advanced level band just a couple of years ago, and it challenged them. So the intermediate level band is now playing at advanced level music. So I hope you enjoy it. Did I not tell you all this is a really interesting group I want to tell you about. There's a little island in the Eastern Caribbean, just a couple islands up from Trinidad, called St. Lucia. And my first steel drum teacher, Andy Norrell, lives half the year in St. Lucia, he and his wife. And he has started a steel pan school down there, primarily for youth. But he also offers camps to where you can go down there and study. All the steel pans are there. You just have to show up with your sticks and your flip-flops and you're good to go. And this group went to St. Lucia last May. And we spent 10 days there working with Andy, and I did a good deal of the teaching as well. And what you're going to hear are the 3 songs that they learned in a short amount of time. It was really, if you count actual rehearsal days, it was about 7 rehearsals. To top that, there was no music. Everything was taught, as they do in Trinidad, by rote. So Andy would come up and say, here's the first part, and he'd go around the whole band and show them, and we'd repeat it until they get it. All right, here's the second part. So not only did they learn 3 tunes in about 7 rehearsals, it was all by memory. No music to go back to. Talk about taxing, okay? It was hot, it was humid, standing on your feet for 2 hours, and had to remember all this music, and they've just done great. And they kept these songs under their hands since May. So we rehearsed them again today. We're going to play the 3 songs for you, and then on December 3rd, when we have our concert with the students, they'll also be featured on that concert. And we're hoping to have a PowerPoint of pictures from St. Lucia from that little trip we took. So the first tune we're going to do for you is, actually right before we went down there, Harry Belafonte passed. And so Andy did an arrangement of a tune that I don't think anybody had heard before. It's called Merci Bon Dieu. It's a Haitian folk song that Harry had on 1 or 2 albums. It wasn't on the super popular Calypso album with Jamaican Farewell and Yellowbird and all that. So it wasn't as well known. And we all had to look it up on our phones and listen to it. But it's a really cool Haitian tune. It's called Merci Bon Dieu. voices in the front. The upper mid-range is in the second row. The lower mid-range is back there where Earl is, and then we have the bass. So it's usually stacked like that. The tune that Andy taught, that last one you heard, the entire band plays the melody all the way through. So playing the melody when all your notes are in one barrel is one thing. When you have 3, 6, 4, quite a challenge. So we worked really hard. They worked really hard on being able to have a whole band play the melody. So yeah. This next tune is a soca, which is one of the styles of music from Trinidad, soul, calypso. They combined the two, came up with soca. It's a tune I wrote back a couple years ago. This is called Sunday Soca because we rehearse on Sundays. And it's a soca. Lucia group's going to do for you is a song that first came out by the Stylistics way back in, do we remember what?
1976.
60-something. What's that?
1976.
1976, says our historian Diane. Nice. So this is a tune called People Make the World Go Round. It was initially a protest song. Again, it was something Andy arranged for us, and it's pretty cool, different, not something you can expect to hear a steel band play, so I hope you enjoy it. So we've got one more tune, and then I'm going to play a couple quick things right at the end, and then we've got snacks out there that are waiting on us, so that'll be good. We would like to ask, as soon as I'm done playing, we're going to get the advanced and intermediate bands to help put everything up before the party officially starts. That way it's put away and we don't have any accidents or anything like that. So give us just a minute as soon as that's done. The hallways where the food is, you can congregate there. You can come back in here, whatever you want to do. And then we'll put the chairs up at the end of the night. So this is the advanced band. The Osher Steel Band started in, what year, 2013. So this is the 10-year anniversary of the program. And a handful of them have been in from the very beginning or maybe the second term. Raise your hand if you're one of the grizzled veterans. Yeah, they've gotten addicted. And it is an addicting thing to do and a great sound. Many of the people you've seen today, especially front row players, have purchased their own steel pans so they can practice at home instead of just waiting coming in once a week and playing. So they've been really dedicated to it. They practice at home too. So this is a really fun tune I found. It's a Hugh Masekela tune. The South African flugelhorn player, very active, jailed for a good deal of the time during the apartheid period. And this was a tune that made it on the top 40. Kind of had a resurgence about a year ago. It was in an Allstate commercial. It was a convertible, and 4 teens were driving down the road with the wind blowing in their hair, and this tune was playing. So that kind of brought it back into the limelight. This is called Grazing in the Grass by Hugh Masekela. So I saw her sneak in. Norma Clifford is the director of the Ocean Lifelong Learning Institute. So hi Norma, thank you. She and Chandra and Jan do just so much work on our behalf to make this possible. So thank you so much for coming by on a Sunday. I've got just a couple real quick tunes I'd like to play for you. The first is one that I did last winter called Coventry Carol. I worked it back up to play it again at this concert. It's an old English folk song. You might recognize it or you may not. A little bit of history. So here's Coventry Carol.